RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, professional wrestling video blogs, sports video blogs, MBTA video blogs, entertainment video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media platforms. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. Time is now 6:15 in the morning for Saturday, January 14th, 2017. About 20 degrees in Billerica, Massachusetts. Going to go up to about freezing today. So bundle up, but it's going to be a bright and sunny day. No worries about precipitation, so it wouldn't be no snow or no freezing rain. And the snow is gone, melted away, just big patches of snow in the parking lots of various buildings. Can't believe a week ago some places in Massachusetts got 20 inches of snow. And it got all melted away with this January thaw, which is going to continue next week. So we won't be probably not seeing snow until the end of January at the earliest. But don't get your hopes up for the rest of the winter being snowless. It's bound to happen. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The Boston Celtics beat the Atlanta Hawks by a score of 103-101 last night. Isaiah Thomas played a very good game. He saved the Celtics from being, tied or even losing. Isaiah Thomas is getting to be one of the most exciting players in the NBA, in my humble opinion. And the San Diego Padres re-signed Will Myers to a 6-year contract extension worth $80 million pending the physical. Pats play against the Texans tonight at 8:15, and the Boston Bruins play against the Philadelphia Flyers at 1:05. Tuukka Rask is okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing today because Rask is the MVP of the Bruins this year. If it wasn't for his great goaltending, the Bruins probably be in last place in the Eastern Conference. And that's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash. My first video blog subject of the day. Keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly was blooded WCCO Rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York, such a rocking cougar's got the best legs in New York City. And Len Claire of WHDH Channel 7 in Boston, morning meteorologist, is so sweet and she's got the best legs in Boston. Cute, leggy weather forecast is only on RVBN. Time is now 6:18 in the morning. Angelo, gonna go to market basket today. Scratch off my scratch figures. One nothing. Back. My first video blog subject of the day is my personality profile. Today's personality profile is about former NHL goaltender Reggie lemiein. Reggie lemiein played for the Flames and Bruins during his career, and he was a solid NHL goaltender. Reggie was born and he grew up in Quebec, Canada. He is French-Canadian, and he loved playing hockey as a youngster. He was a goaltender, and he played junior hockey for Sherbrooke, and he was a pretty good junior goaltender for them. And he was drafted by two teams, the Philadelphia Flyers in 1974, and he was also drafted by the WHA's Chicago Cougars as well. But he picked the Philadelphia Flyers to have his professional career, and Reggie was in minor leagues for the Flyers for several seasons, because at that time the Flyers had a #1 goaltender, Bernie Parent, and he was one of the best goaltenders in the NHL at that time, and he led the Flyers to back Stanley Cup winning team. So Reggie was blocked from even cracking the roster on the Flyers, and he toiled in the minor leagues. He was a great minor league goaltender appearing in some minor league All-Star games. In 1978, the Philadelphia Flyers traded Reggie Lemiein to the Atlanta Flames, and he had cups of coffee with the Flames in 1978 and 1979. And when the Flames moved to Calgary, he was still toying in the minor leagues. It wasn't until 1981, 1982 that Reggie Lemiein was up for the NHL for good, and he became the #1 goaltender for the Flames. And he was a good goaltender for them for a few years until 1986, when he was dispatched as a backup to Mike Vernon. He went to the Bruins in 1987, became their #1 goaltender, and after games he was known for doing this with his glove, with the mask. He shared #1 goaltending duties with Andy Moog for many years, and they were probably the best goaltending combination in the NHL. Both of them were like played an even amount of games, which was pretty good. The Bruins was unstoppable with them in net for a few years. Eventually, Reggie Lemiein, got up there in age, and his workload became very decreasing. He retired after the 1992-1993 season. He actually was demoted to the minor leagues at the age of 38 to Providence, but he didn't really want to go, so he just decided that was it. And Reggie had some good career stats: 5 seasons, 20 or more wins, 2 seasons goals against average under 3. He was the starting goaltender of the 1984 Canada Cup team for the Canadian national team, which is pretty good. He made one All-Star appearance in 1989 as a member of the Boston Bruins. Terry O'Reilly was the coach of the All-Star team back in that year. He went there, and he won the Jennings Trophy in 1989-1990 for the best goals against average for a goaltending duel. He shared it with Andy Moog. And his career stats was 236, 162, and 63 ties, a 3.48 goals against average, 12 shutouts. In the playoffs, he was 23-25, a 3.58 goals against average, and 2 shutouts. Reggie Lemiein stats are not Hall of Fame material. He's never been seriously considered for the Hockey Hall of Fame, and probably won't, because he wasn't like the best goaltenders. He was a solid goaltender, but he didn't win any major Vezina trophies, or he never finished in the finals for any of them. And after Reggie retired for many years, Reggie was the goaltending coach for the Philadelphia Flyers. He held that position to the late 2000s. And Reggie is active with the Boston Bruins Alumni Association. He usually is in goal for Bruins alumni games against various organizations like firefighters, police officers, youth organizations. Plus, he's also active in softball for the Boston Bruins. Years ago, I saw him in a charity softball game in Lowell. And his daughter Stephanie is an actress. She's appeared in many TV and movies. And that's about it on Reggie Lemiein. I'll be back later. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs. One will be about the old beef master in Billerica, Massachusetts. And the 3rd and final video blog of the night will be about the former professional wrestling tag team Southern Rockers / Well Done. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a usually burning guy. Marley was blood. WCCO Oxen has nice legs. Elizabeth Hurt, so stunning, she's best. Amy Squeezy's awesome. Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York. Such Rocking Cougar, got the best bit legs in New York City. Winkler, WHH Channel 7 Boston, is so cute, and she's got the best legs in Boston. Jamie Hirsch of the NHL Network rocks, and she's got the best legs in the NHL Network. Heidi Watney of MLB Network is so sweet, and she's got the best legs in the NHL MLB Network, and Melissa from the Tilted to Kilt Locks and Pound It. She's awesome, and she's got the best legs at the Tilted to Kilt in Billerica. And in the words of Dr. Tomashaki, this actually nothing to BMHS. Have a good day. See you later with my other video.